Now joining me in studio, Executive Director of the Kopernik Observatory and Science Center, Drew Desker. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Good, good. So tell me a little bit about Kopernik. I've never been there, and tell the people, a little bit about that.
Well, the Kopernik Observatory actually has been in the area for over 50 years. A group of Polish immigrants, people of Polish heritage here in the area, wanted to commemorate Kopernik's 500th birthday. Now, we know him as Nicholas Copernicus. He was the scientist that developed the heliocentric model of the solar system.
Okay.
In 1973, he would have been 500 years old. And as I like to say, rather than buy a statue, plunk it in the park, they said, let's do something. So they built the original observatory, which had a classroom and 2 domes. It was then donated to Roberson. They ran it for about 33, 34 years, during which they expanded it to where we are today.
Okay.
And but we do public outreach to schools, but also public is very much welcome to come up to Kopernik.
Okay, awesome. And then you guys are celebrating your 50th year with a gala. So
Yes.
tell me a little bit about that.
Right, exactly. We are finally, this October 5th, in just about 10 days or so, we'll be celebrating a 50th anniversary gala at the DoubleTree. There are still tickets available. You can get them, go through our website. You actually have to register by tomorrow because we need to let the catering people know who else is coming. But it's going to be an outstanding time. We'll have an hour's worth of a reception where there'll be actually some of the founding members will still be there. And we'll have a little bit of Kopernik's history laid out. We'll have some demonstrations of what we offer schools and the public from an educational standpoint. Then during the dinner, or after the dinner, we'll have a little talk about where Kopernik has been for the last 50 years. Our keynote speaker is Nobel Prize winning BU Professor Stan Whittingham.
Awesome.
And so we're really, actually it's Sir Stan Whittingham. He was knighted by King Charles.
Awesome. That's exciting. I feel
Yeah.
like you got to, go all out for the 50th.
Absolutely.
That's really
absolutely.
exciting.
And I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you go, you go.
No, and actually one of the things also we'll be doing is everyone who comes to the gala will have an opportunity to win this great telescope called the Sea Star. And it's an automated telescope that actually takes pictures and sends it to your either cell phone or your tablet, and the images are just outstanding.
That's
so,
awesome.
You win by coming, and so do we, having you with us.
Yeah, my dad got a telescope like years ago, and I think it just sat in our basement since,
Well,
which is really sad.
Well, every Friday night we do a public program up at Kopernik. And it's not always about astronomy, but one of the programs we'll run it's called the Great Telescope Dust-Off, where people will bring their scopes that they haven't used in a while.
Okay.
So bring all the parts up. We'll show you how to use it and get you back going.
Yeah, I think that was the problem. We would just look through it and it was just black. We didn't see anything.
Well, that's why we're here. In fact, people bring it up even on any Friday night, and we'll be happy to show you how to use it.
Okay, perfect. I might have to tell my dad that's our
absolutely.
next
Please.
hangout.
Please do.
All right. So, what made you choose the DoubleTree for your gala?
The DoubleTree is just an outstanding facility, very accommodating to our needs. They've given us the whole space to be able to lay out a great reception area, and the food's going to be great. I've eaten there a few times before, so it's worked out great. Great parking, and so it was the right spot.
And do you know what is on the menu this year?
Yeah, we've got 4 selections. We've got a steak menu, a chicken, a salmon, and a vegetarian vegetable crostata.
Okay,
so
perfect.
we should have something for everybody.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
And so how long have you been working with Kopernik?
So I've been the director there since 2011, and we certainly had our challenges like everybody else. COVID was a tough time for us, but ultimately we're still there, and we've had a positive cash flow every year since I've been the director. We've got a fantastic staff, very dedicated board of directors, and a great following. So it's been fun to have people come up and talk to us and get engaged. I always tell people if they're looking through a telescope for the first time and they may be struggling with it, and then they finally I see it.
Yeah.
It's that excitement. I never get tired of that.
That's awesome. And how does it feel to, personally be able to celebrate the 50th year with Kopernik?
I am truly very honored. There have been some great educators. Jay Sarton is very well known here in the area. and really sort of put Copernik on the map. And so I'm very fortunate to honor, and follow in his footsteps. And but again, we've just got a fantastic staff, and have had many great educators, and looking actually for some new educators. So if there's somebody out there that's maybe recently retired and interested in teaching science and having fun doing it, reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you about that.
Okay, perfect. And if they want to reach out for that, how can they go about doing so?
Just go to our website, and there are contact links in there, or you just go to our website, give us a call. I'm up there pretty much every day.
Okay, and if they want to find tickets for the gala, they can do the same thing?
Right. If you go right to our website, there is a little drop down for the 50th anniversary. You can learn about what's going on, and then there's a link to be able to buy the tickets right online. And we really would look forward to having a full house on October 5th.
Okay, perfect. Well, Drew, thank you so much for coming today.
Well, thank you very much for having me here.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, and congrats on 50 years. It's
Thanks
exciting.
so much. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. For those of you who might have missed those details, the Kopernik Observatory and Science Center will celebrate its 50th anniversary gala on October 5th at the DoubleTree Hotel in Binghamton. This special event honors 5 decades as a public observatory and STEM education center in the Southern Tier. Tickets are available online at kopernik.org.